You guys watching this Angels and Mets game? I just almost broke my television. Let's get that good home cooking. Yes, sir, man. That's what it's about, bro. Hope you're having a great day today. Ninja was good, man. Finn, what's up, brother? You're here early today, man. Let's get it, man. Is my welcome message still good? Welcome. Let's break down today's game. Drop your games below and we'll discuss. Follow so you don't miss our 10-day. Yeah, we're still doing the 10-day series. What up, what up, what up, guys? There we go. Yep, we are live on YouTube. I got the chat open there. Hope you're having a great day. Watching the Cubs sell again. Yeah, bro. I was not a fan of the Cubs today. I don't know what the score is, but Kansas City is just kind of sneaky. I liked them yesterday. I didn't love them, but they did help us get to a combo. We hit our, I can't say that other word. We hit a combo pick yesterday thanks to the Cubs, but I didn't take them straight. What I need to do? Oh, Twitter. Let me send this out on Twitter real quick, and then we'll get started, man. Go ahead and start dropping whatever games you guys want to discuss, and then we'll get to it, man. Like straight to it, like it's not into it. They're still talking about the calls. Oh, they're still talking about the guy. Are you guys watching this Mets? Dude, they're about to fire this ump right now. This umpire. 4-0 clean sweep last night. Edwin Diaz just hit an Angels player in the head. Bro, they did not need to give Diaz any help in the last series. The last inning would have loaded the bases if it wasn't for those terrible. Let's cook it up again. Now live, join us on YouTube and TikTok. All right, there we go. We tweeted out. Let's go, man. Let's get it. What's up, Garrett? What up, Flex? If this is your first time here, guys, hit the follow button. Do not miss out on these live streams. If you guys stick around for 5 minutes, I guarantee you'll be here for a whole hour, man. I'm out here just giving you guys good information, just trying to help everybody make better plays, man. Let's get to it, guys. If you have something for me, double tap the screen. Let's go. What up, Jenny? Jenny Black. What up, Finn, man? Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm watching from work. I got here early. Cool, man. Kansas City on the road. Yes, Kansas City does hit more on the road than they do at home. That's for sure. Each team versus left-handed pitcher and right-handed. Yeah, we could do it. We can do it today. All right, Jenny. Jenny's double tapping. Let's see, Jenny and Danny. Okay. I'm scrolling. I don't see. What's good with you, brother? Hope you're having a great day, man. Okay, guys, double tap the screen if you have something for me. I'll scroll up and find whatever games you guys want to discuss. We are live on YouTube. That's where I'm sharing my screen. Feel free to join me there if you want. If you want to watch my screen share. Let's talk about it. These games are about to start right now. So let's get it out of the way real quick. Before these games get even further into the game, I do want to know where you guys are at with Milwaukee and Seattle. Quinn Priester on one side, Luis Castillo on the other side. I think this game just started, so maybe somebody wants a live play or something. Give me red for the Brewers, blue for the Mariners. What side are you on today? Red for the Brewers, blue for the Mariners today. What side are you on today? Quinn Priester versus Luis Castillo, whether it's team total, whether it's ML, RL. So let me give you my take on this game. So Quinn Priester and Luis Castillo, both of these guys have been pretty good, man. Definitely can't deny that. But Milwaukee, right? They won 10 games in a row, and finally got hit yesterday. In fact, they got no hits yesterday. Well, no runs. They put up 0 on the board. Seattle got the 1-0 win. In terms of bats, there really is not an advantage here either way. But in terms of pitching, there is an advantage with Luis Castillo. And specifically, Luis Castillo at home. 5 runs over his last 31 innings at home. Very good numbers there for Luis Castillo. He has not given up a run in his last 2 home starts. Pretty good numbers there. Yes, it was the bullpen that I had an issue with, though. I did have concerns with the bullpen, so If you're on the Mariners, consider first 5. Let's go, man. Neither team has a crazy edge. It's just red or black, literally. Yeah, man. I don't think they have a huge edge either way, but not a problem with that. I need the left-handed, right-handed rankings. I love those. They're super helpful. Cool, man. I love to hear that. No problem giving you that information real quick. So let me give you the ones that have the biggest discrepancies. Seattle, number 1 against righties. Milwaukee, number 16 against righties. So that's a righty versus righty matchup today. On the other side, let's see, moving on, Minnesota. Minnesota, number 14 against righties. Dodgers, number 29 against righties. Another one here, this one's pretty significant. Yankees, number 2 against righties. The Blue Jays, 16th against lefties. Okay, Max Fried, the lefty, going there for the Yankees. And then this one is this is the biggest discrepancy. Athletics, number 3 against lefties. Texas is number 26 against lefties. So that's a 3 versus 26 matchup there. That's pretty significant. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Do not miss out on these live streams. Finn, let me know. You ask about those daily limit. Let me know if you see a good edge with that, man. I don't track that super closely, but let me know if I need to. Let me know if you've found a lot of success with that, man. Let's go, guys. If you have something for me, double tap the screen. That'll let me know you're still here. I don't want to waste time talking about anybody's play that already left. JP Hammer says, what do you think about the Dodgers today? So that's, I mean, obviously you're talking about a big favorite there. But my problem with the Dodgers is, and this is why I've been fading them almost every single game since they've been on this slump, you continue to pay a premium. You continue to pay a high price for the Dodgers, and I don't think they're worth this minus 200, 220, because their bats are still pretty cold. Their bullpen is trash. Their bullpen is in shambles. I was watching the game yesterday, and they literally did not have enough arms to finish up that game yesterday. It was a mess. It was a crap show. They had somebody, what was it, a check swing turned into a 3-run check swing because they were just throwing the ball all across the yard. Angels just finished this game up. Yeah, this is going to be a 6-3 loss. Okay, so we send out 2 early games. One game already started. That was the Angels game. Missed that one there by a couple runs. Again, a little questionable umpires, man, but we can only control what we can control, so we move on. We did hit the Angels last night, so then we went back to it today. Didn't work out. All good, man. We move on. We don't sit around and cry. What's good? 845, man. Finn says, I was 3-0 yesterday. I took the Cubs, the Marlins, and the Astros. Marlins and Astros had good rankings. Okay. Keep track of that, man. Keep track of that. I think winners keep score of everything. See what works for you, and if it does continue to work, 3-0 sounds pretty good, but yeah, let's track this over a larger sample size. So maybe pay attention to those today, guys. So what Finn is talking about there is the rankings versus left-handed and right-handed pitchers. Thank you for the gift, man. What he's talking about there is the rankings against the left-handed, right-handed pitchers. So the ones with the biggest edge today would be the Athletics. The Athletics in that category, the Yankees, the Minnesota Twins, and the Seattle Mariners. Those 4 teams. Watch out for those on the late slate. Let's see how that continues to go. Bro, do you have the Cardinals? Let me see. Do I have the Cardinals? Is that a game that already started? It did already start, bro. I know. I'm not watching the score at all. I'll pull it up, but I was not interested in the Cardinals today. Just it was a big price to pay, and I thought there was some value on the Rockies today. Let me pull that up, though. Let me see what it's at now. Rockies 4-0. I swear to God, you guys are watching my screen share on YouTube. I literally just pulled up the score right now, and it's Rockies 4-0. I thought there was value on the Rockies, not enough for me to actually play anything on it. But I know I did see you could get Rockies +2. You could get Rockies +2 at a good price. So obviously I was shopping those markets for a reason. Let's go, man. Double tap the screen, guys. If you have something for me, double tap the screen. Carter says, Twins, just wait on it. Getting the coin today. I wouldn't be surprised. I would say there's more value on the Twins than there is on the Dodgers, but I just can't trust Chris Paddock. He's been pretty terrible all year long, and even worse recently. So no thank you. Dodgers got to be pretty pissed, man. This slump has been really bad. It's been really embarrassing in front of their home fans. I'm not touching it, but if you are, I would say Twins has more value than Dodgers, brother. Twins +1.5. at minus 110 isn't bad. It's not. It's not. I think you have the bullpen edge as well too. Yeah, you do have a bullpen edge in the late innings. Yeah, I just told you the Dodgers, their bullpen is in shambles. They don't know what they're doing right now. YouTube, let me know if you're there, man. Let me know if you guys are watching. Let me know if everything's coming through okay. If not, I might have to turn off and turn the link back on. Maybe I don't know if it's working. Twitter, it's always a ton of people watching on Twitter, but nobody ever checks in, man. Let me know if you guys are there. Let's go. Double tap the screen if you have something for me. My man Kurt says, what do you think about the Red Sox today? Red Sox, Kurt, let me talk to you about the Red Sox real quick. I think Boston is in a good position today with Giolito on the mound. Philadelphia on the other side, Luzardo. He was pitching well for a good part of the season. Not lately. Lately, 11 runs in 24 innings. Pretty bad numbers recently for Jesus Luzardo. Giolito, opposite story. He started off really bad. He had a slow start to his season. In fact, he came in midway through the season, and I remember he was fade material early on. But again, like I told you guys about several pitchers, it takes them a few games, and then they can get into midseason form. Giolito is pitching very nice lately, and in fact, he is in a bounce-back spot. The rest of his starts were 0-1, 0-2 runs given up. In his last game, he gave up 4. So I think he's in a bounce-back spot here. I think Boston wants to avoid the sweep, and I think they have a good chance to do it today as an underdog there. I have the alt spread 1.5. Hey, sometimes it is a good idea, guys, in the Discord. You guys know that by now I do sometimes ladder, like kind of sprinkle your way down, right? If you like the dog, take the spread, take the alt spread, take the ML, take the alt spread the other way. Nothing wrong with that, man. Just make sure you know what you're doing in terms of bankroll management. I don't disagree with the Pat hate. He's ass, but he's better on the road. The numbers lately are not telling me he's any better on the road. In fact, he's just as bad. So he's not any better and not any worse. Paddock, last 5 games, 20 runs in 24 innings. On the road, 21 runs in 26 innings. So equally as bad, but you do have the batting edge and you have a bullpen edge with Minnesota. There is value. There is more value on the Twins than there is the Dodgers. Glasnow has been pitching pretty well. That's the reason it's a stay away for me. If it was anybody but Glasnow, I don't think they have a good starting rotation this year. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Do not forget this live stream. I'm out here cooking, just giving you guys good information every single day, man. Always remember, guys, it's not me, it's not us against each other, man. It's us against the books. Their buildings are nicer than ours, man. Their furnitures are nicer than ours. Let's not be trolls, man. Don't be a little rat, a little brat. Let's just out here come out here and try to grow and get better every day, man. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Let's go. If you guys want to join the Discord, the link is in bio for the Discord. Let me know if it's working. Some people have told me it's not working. I think it's depending on like the phone you guys use. If you guys want to join the Discord, it's $20. Let's go. If you have something for me, double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. David says, what do you think about the Yankees today? Yankees versus Blue Jays. Max Fried on one side, Chris Bassett on the other side. It was the Yankees that picked up the win yesterday. The better bats are with Toronto, I think. Not a big discrepancy, but the Toronto Blue Jays do have an edge in terms of bats, and they definitely have an edge in terms of pitching as well. Starting pitching, 5 runs in 24 innings for Chris Bassett. On the other side, Max Fried. No, thank you, man. He's been getting rocked lately. He has not. So one of the reasons he's probably getting rocked is he hasn't had a lot of opportunities to play at home. Okay, and this is another road start. Out of his last 7 starts, 2 of them have been on the road. 2 of them have been. Yeah. So sorry, he has been pitching at home lately. And his numbers could be even worse because he's only pitched 2 on the road out of 7. So 2 out of 7 on the road, I would say. No thank you on Max Fried today. I think there was he had some sort of blister issue. He had to push back his start. So I was not, I'm not rushing to back Max Fried today. I would say there's more value on Chris Bassett and the Blue Jays today. Let's go, guys. Let's keep it going, man. If you have something for me, drop it in the chat. Let's keep going. Are there any boxes we got to check here real quick, guys? We need to talk about who has the pitching edge in the late games here. Let's go ahead and remove the games that are about to start. The Dodgers game's about to start, but you guys have fun with that one, man. I don't have anything in that one. So there's 5 late games, guys. Cleveland and Baltimore, Boston, Philadelphia, Yankees, Toronto, White Sox, Rays, Athletics, and Texas. That's going to be the last 5 games of the board. I do have interest in some of these games. One of the games is going to be Baltimore versus Cleveland, guys. Let me know what side you're on this game. Hit red for the Orioles, blue for the Guardians today. What side are you on today? Cleveland in blue, Baltimore in red. What side are you on? What side are you on today between Baltimore, Zach Eflin on the mound, Cleveland, Slade Ciccone on the other side? Let me tell you where I stand on this one real quick. This is a batting edge that goes all the way to in Cleveland's favor. Cleveland's bats are hot right now. In fact, they're number 1 in the last 7 days, number 8 in the last 14 days, in the last 30 days, number 29. So that just tells you they just flipped the switch. Ever since I told you guys, ever since they swept the Houston Astros in Houston, it just kind of feels like they flipped the switch, man. They're definitely a much better team right now. They started off so terribly that I'm going to say that they definitely were due here, and they're definitely showing it. And they have a huge edge in the bullpen as well. The bullpen edge goes pretty significant in Cleveland's direction. Give me Cleveland there because of the bats, because of the bullpen. In terms of starting pitching, you probably do have an edge here with Slade Ciccone as well. Slade's been better than Eflin. Eflin is not a guy you want to back, and especially not coming back from injury. He has not pitched since June 28th. He made 2 rehab starts. He did okay in those rehab starts, 2 runs in 8 innings, so not bad. But yes, last time we saw Zach Eflin, he was not pitching well. So give me Cleveland in that game today. What else you guys want to talk about, man? What other games you guys on? Let me know. Hush says thoughts. Cleveland says Hush. Okay, yep. I'm not mad with that. Eric says, what are your thoughts on Jesus Luzardo? I think he's not pitching as good as he should be lately, man. He's been on the decline a little bit, and I think Giolito's on the rise. I would have preferred Giolito there in the starting pitching edge there. I got you, Eric. No problem. Let's go, guys. If you have something for me, double tap the screen, hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Do not forget this page come college football season, man. We're going to be out here grinding September, not even September, August, week 0, midway through August, we're gonna start our college football season, and we did so last year with like a 10-0, 11-0 start to the season. Week 0, week 1, bro, it was money. It was undefeated. I think it was like till week 2 of the college football season, which is really the 3rd week. That's when we first took our first L, man. So we're wasting no time today, guys. Not wasting any time during college football season and NFL season. If you're welcome, Eric. If you guys are interested in joining us in Las Vegas, guys, in Las Vegas, we're gonna have our annual meetup. This is our 4th annual meetup. The first 3 have gone extraordinary. The first 2 went crazy, bro. We went crazy the first 2. Last year was more of a break-even year. But yeah, man, when we're in person, when we got boots in the ground, man, it's a different story. If you guys want to join us in Las Vegas, we will be there September 13, 14, and 15. If you're planning a trip or want to plan a trip or something, come out with your boys, come out with yourself, come out with your side piece, man. Don't take them to Coldplay. You're better off taking them to Las Vegas, man. Don't take them anywhere, but if you're gonna take them anywhere, don't take them to a Coldplay concert. Take them to Las Vegas. Let's go make some money. Let's go pay some bills. I do not feel good coming out of Las Vegas if flights and hotels are not paid for. Okay, so I want to make sure it's a free trip for everybody out there. Let's go, guys. If you have something for me, drop your games, and let's talk about it. Otherwise, this might be a short stream today. What's up, Leroy? He says, what do you think about the Red Sox today? Yes, I think Boston versus Philadelphia. I got Giolito on one side, Luzardo on the other side. I like the way Giolito has been pitching lately, and I do not like the way Jesus Luzardo has been pitching lately. And Boston here is trying to avoid the sweep. They've lost the first 2 games of the series, and they're trying to avoid the sweep here. And I think they have a good edge here, and I don't think they should be an underdog of this price. I do think the dogs are barking here in the late games. What's up, Killa? Killa says the Dodgers. Yes, so we just talked about that game. Game's about to start. I said there's not enough value for me to pay that price with the Dodgers. There's more value on the Minnesota Twins, but Chris Paddock, no thank you for me. But you guys have fun with that, man. Phillies game, they sweep the Dodgers. They do sweep the Dodgers. So I've been tracking Philadelphia. I've been tracking every single team that's been in a sweep situation over the last 3 months or so. Philadelphia is 3-1 at completing the sweep. Boston is 1-1 at avoiding the sweep. So the numbers would say that yes, Philadelphia is pretty good at just finishing them off, man. And finishing them off. It doesn't matter to them. Let's go, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. If you guys have something for me, just double tap the screen. My man, Young Chris, was good, man. If you guys are watching for the first time on YouTube, guys, YouTube is a brand new channel. Feel free to head there. That's where I'm sharing my screen right now. You guys can see my MLB model. Feel free to join me there and hit the subscribe button. When you get there, give me the little thumbs up as well. He says, what do you think about the A's today? You got JP Sears on one side, Patrick Corbin on the other side for the Rangers. I do think you have a batting edge with the Athletics, man. I've been saying it all year. The one issue with the Athletics is not one thing they do okay is the bats. Their bats are usually always hot. Problem with them is the starting pitching, and today is no exception to that. Starting pitching has not been good to them, and JP Sears, he's been a guy that he has shown flashes for a while, but he always seems to kind of go back to where he was before. And today is no exception. JP Sears, I don't like him, not on the road especially. He's given up 19 runs in 22 innings. That's a 7.7 ERA in his last 5 road starts. And then if you look at Patrick Corbin, he's been pitching better lately. He's only given up 12 runs in 27 innings. If you look at his last 3 starts overall, he's given up 4 runs in 16 innings. So pretty good numbers there for Patrick Corbin. I'm going to say you have the pitching edge with Texas, but you have the batting edge with the Athletics. That's going to be a pass for me. But is there value? Is there value on the Athletics? I would say there is value on the Athletics over rather than Texas today. Yes. Let's get it, guys. If this is your first time here, hit the follow button. Do not miss out on this live stream, man. I'm out here just cooking every single day. These streams help me and you guys, man. I know you guys are rapid fire, guys. Rapid fire has already dropped. I dropped it early today. I tried to catch some of the early games. So if you guys want some action on the Dodgers game or the Mariners game, I dropped some action there on the rapid fire segment. Hit the follow button so you don't miss out those streams, by the way, because so you don't miss out those videos, because those videos are never going to come out with a ton of time to spare. So the followers will get it first. Don't depend on the algorithm to put the video in your face, man, because it's going to take a while. You're not going to see it until the next day. Don't be surprised if we mess around and go 14-0, 15-0 on one single rapid fire. We are seeing it that well lately, man. We kind of just flipped the switch. Hush, what's up, Hush? He says, what do you think about the Rays today? The Rays are at home against the White Sox here. Tampa Bay has not been playing well lately, man. I've been calling it for a while, ever since that series against the Royals. The Athletics, bro. We're going back like 5 or 6 series. I don't know how it still has how it still has space in my memory. But yeah, Tampa Bay hasn't been good for a while now, and today they're paying you have to pay a big price with a team that does not have the batting edge and doesn't have the pitching edge. In fact, the batting edge would go to the White Sox today. The White Sox are number 4 over the last 7 days, number 17 over the last 14 days. Meanwhile, the Rays are pretty cold right now. White Sox on the road have been really good too. They're number 6 on the road. Tampa at home, number 16, and they get to play in the little small ballpark too. So am I going to say the pitching edge actually goes to Jonathan Canada? No, but I would say it's not a big discrepancy, and you could argue either way. In fact, Todd Bradley at home is really what scares me the most. 17 runs over 24 innings. There is value on the White Sox. The White Sox are alive and well today. So no, on the Rays, no thank you, brother. No thank you. Leroy says, I like the Blue Jays today, too. Yes, I think the Blue Jays is the better side of the two, man. Let's get it, man. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Do not miss out on this live stream. Hit the follow buttons right here. Do not miss out on these live streams, man. I'm out here cooking every single day. I'm telling you, you watch me for 5 minutes, you'll end up watching for an hour, man, because I'm out here just I'm not square. I'm not a square with it. I'm gonna tell you guys when the White Sox, the Rockies, the Angels, those crappy teams. I'm gonna tell you when all those teams are alive and well. Eric says, "What do you think about the scoreless first inning between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox?" You got Giolito, you got Luzardo. Those are two pretty good pitchers. You got two teams that do not get off to a ton of fast starts, especially Boston. Boston is number 25th in the last 7 days in the first inning. I would have to like the full game under. I would have to lean the under. Let me see what I would say about this under here. Let's go. So what would I say about that game? So I would have to like the under, and in this case, yes, it looks okay. I think Boston and Philadelphia scoreless first inning looks all right to me, brother. Let's go, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Let's keep this going, man. We are about 40% left on the coffee, so let's keep this going, man. If you guys want to share the stream with somebody, the little share button's down here, man. I'm out here just give you guys good information, man. And if you have some friends that are terrible at their plays, you guys know who they are, man. You guys got some people that do not know what they're doing. They're just guessing. They're just blindly tailing some little kids, some little Gen Z kids here on TikTok. Nah, man, we out here putting in the work. I've told you guys before, my background was in IT before I decided to do this full time. I was doing IT, and because of that IT experience, I've been able to be pretty good with computers and engineering, and I was able to automate a lot of the data I need to make solid MLB plays. I'm out here looking at last 7 days, last 14 days, road games, home games, lefties, righties. Like, I have all these splits. I have all this automated to me, man. If you guys are interested in building your own model that works for MLB, NFL, college football, NBA, whatever you want, I can teach you how to build your own model, and I will be doing that for the Discord. So if you're in the Discord, I'll have a sign-up list if you're interested in that. Man, when I was learning this, I wish somebody would have taught me. I really was trying to learn from anybody because it's not easy to do, and it's taken me several years to get it where it's at. But I can teach you the concepts. I can teach you what I've learned, and I hope it helps you. If you're interested in building a model, get in the Discord. There will be a sign-up list for that. Let's get it, guys. What else y'all got, man? Double tap the screen if you have something for me. Let's go. Otherwise, we gotta keep talking here, man. We gotta talk about one thing I've been looking at here is the splits against. So we talked. Finn has been tracking, right? He's been tracking the splits against that teams have against lefty and righty pitchers. But let's talk about the other side of the coin. Let's talk about pitchers to lefty and righty lineups, or lineups that have more lefties and more righties. So in order to do that, let's go to the. Let's see if we can. Excuse me real quick. Here we go. Yep, Jesus Luzardo. I just got to change one of these letters, and then we'll get the data on that. So let's talk about which pitchers have a weakness, a certain weakness, guys. So if you guys are doing some of your player stuff, if you guys are doing any player stuff, plays, I'm really trying to be careful with the words I use here. If you guys are doing the props, you guys know what I'm talking about. Then make sure to take this into account when you're doing that. I'm about to give you some information right now. Okay, there we go. Oh my God, did I do it again? So find Jesus Luzardo. So Jesus is the one messing me up here. Okay, there we go. So find the U and then change it with this character here. Okay, there we go. It's just some of these guys have an accent in their name, and that kind of just messes things up a little bit. All right, here we go. All right. So, guys, I'm looking at the pitchers that have a certain weakness against lefties and righties today. Let's talk about it real quick. This is a segment that I usually don't have a lot of time for but today's a smaller slate. We can talk about it. So we all know that Zach Eflin is pretty bad. He is pretty bad, or at least last time we saw him, he's been pretty bad. but he's even worse against lefties. Okay. Do the Guardians have lefties in their lineup? It sounds, if I'm going off of memory, I think the Guardians have a ton of lefties in their lineup. Let me check. Here we go. The Cleveland Guardians, why is this not loading? Have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lefties in their lineup and 4 switch hitters. We could at least count 2 of them as lefties. They have about 7 lefty hitters in their lineup, the Cleveland Guardians do, and that's Zach Eflin's number 1 weakness. That's a huge edge for the Cleveland Guardians today. Keep that in mind. There's another. So on the other side, though, Slade Ciccone, he has an issue with lefties. So he has an issue with lefties. He's really good against righties, but has an issue with lefties. Does Baltimore have too many? Let's see. Do they have lefties? They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is not enough for me to say it's a huge edge. So that's going to cancel out. In fact, so I'm gonna check the extra little box there for Cleveland, because Cleveland is up against a pitcher that has issues with lefty hitters. Cleveland has a ton of in fact, they're almost all lefty hitters. Do they have any righties? They don't have any righties in the lineup. Cleveland doesn't have any righties. Cleveland is all lefties, and that is Zach Eflin's number one weakness there. So I'm writing down that Cleveland is a predominantly lefty lineup. Moving on here, guys, to another one real quick. Another one. Let's talk about... So it has to be a good sample size for me to really consider it a weakness or not. Here we go. Chris Bassett has a weakness against lefties. Much better against righties. So Chris Bassett, let me see. Do the Yankees have lefties? They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a switch hitter. I think I usually say 5.5 or 6. It's really got to be like 6 for me to say it's really just an edge. I don't know. Remind me what I've said in the past, but I think it's got to be like 5.5 or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 switch hitter. 5.5. Yeah, I'm gonna write that down. No, it's got to be 6. It's got to be 6. It's got to be the majority of the lineup. 5.5 is really not the majority. It's a good chunk, but not a majority. And that is it, guys. That is it for who has a edge either way like that, man. Let me know if you guys think that's good information. Have you guys used that before? So that kind of tells you there, guys. If you guys are looking for your player stuff, your player picks, consider lefties against Zach Eflin. And Cleveland has a ton of them. So choose Steven Kwan or Manzardo or Carlos Santana. I mean, literally everybody can hit from the left side on the Cleveland lineup today. So consider that, man. Let's go, guys. If you have something for me, double tap the screen. Let's keep it going. YouTube, let me know if you're still there. There's a good chance that we have to get off of here, and I will drop the free play in. Guys, all my free plays drop in the Discord, exclusively in the Discord. I'm not doing all of my free plays on TikTok. I'm doing certain free plays on TikTok, so when you see a free play on TikTok, just know it's a good one, okay? It's a level, it's a notch above the other free plays. But if you want my daily free plays, it is in the Discord. The link is in bio, okay? From there, if you choose to subscribe, if you want to subscribe, it's $20, man. If you guys want to join the squad, we got an army of guys that have tripled over the last 3 months since we started streaming. If you guys want to join the squad, $20, man. $20, it's affordable. More affordable than you think. If you consider how much you spend on this weekly, monthly, if you go look at your DK, your FD statements, man, you guys are spending $200, $300 a week, $400 a week. Consider spending $20 to get plays that are well versed, and I'm also gonna throw in like credit advice and investing advice and stuff. That's always the stuff we do in the Discord. Gerald says, "What do you think of the Jays? Do you think the Jays will make a big trade?" It really depends where they're at in the standings. I usually don't look at trade rumors too much, but let me look at where they're at in the standings today, as of now. The Blue Jays are number 1 in their division. The AL East, number 1, with the Yankees 3 games behind them. They are tied for the second best record in the AL. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what holes they have really to fill. Their bullpen is top notch. Their bats are top notch right now. I know their starting rotation is pretty good. If you guys want to consider Toronto to make a trade, I don't know that they have too many holes to fill. At least not currently. Goat for a reason. Thank you, brother. Thank you, sister. That's Auntie Myra. Thank you, sis. Do the Phillies make a trade? I'm not really tracking the trades, man. I live for the here and now, man. That's why I really don't mess too much with the futures either. I do a little bit. I do the future stuff when it comes really to the postseason, but I'm not going to tie up funds for a year in advance or something, man. The Phillies, I know the Phillies do have some holes to fill. That seems like a team that is more inclined to trading because it's because they're close to making a run in the postseason, making a serious run, but they're just missing some pieces there. I know the starting rotation is good. Maybe the bullpen has always been an issue, and the bats could be cold every once in a while. They do go cold for Philadelphia. The Blue Jays have been more consistent. Guys, hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Do not miss out on these live streams. I'm out here just every single day, man, just putting in the work. Am I not? Are you guys not watching, man? I'm out here just putting in the work, just trying to help you guys make better and more informed plays, man. If you guys missed the first round of the series, guys, we did the 0 to 500 series, the rollover series. We did it. We tried it one time, and we already hit. Okay, it took seven picks. I didn't know how many picks it would take, but it took 7 picks, and we converted 50 into 500 on our first try at it. Okay, most of the plays were pretty easy. The last one maybe was a little sweaty, but it was pretty worry free, guys. And I'm very, very confident in this series. Okay, this is one that I'm doing exclusively in the Discord. Okay, you're not going to see it on TikTok. You're not going to see it on YouTube. If you guys want to be a part of this series. There's a good chance it starts today, maybe tomorrow. I'm not going to force it. But if you want to be a part of that series, we cooked it up. We actually started talking about that series here like 2 months ago. Somebody gave me the idea, and I was like, yo, I like it. And it worked out, man. I think this is way better. This is 100 times better than the stupid ladder challenge and all that stuff. I'm going to still run the ladder challenge and have some fun with the ladder stuff with you guys. But for the most part, this is my favorite series. We're gonna run it several times, or we're gonna hit several times. Hit the follow button if this is your first time here, and if you want to join the Discord and be a part of the series, $20, man, $20. What up, Bobby? Bobby says, "What do you think? What are your thoughts on the Yankees' first 5?" I'm not a fan of the Yankees today, man. I think Toronto is in a better spot there, coming off of a loss. I think they have the better bats. They have the bats I could trust more. They have the bullpen edge. And they have a pitcher that I could trust. I could trust way more. Bassett's been playing very good, and in fact, these ERAs are going to be very deceiving, guys. Max Fried, his overall ERA looks really good, but he's not pitching well lately. He's given up 13 runs in his last 27 innings. He's given up 10 runs in his last 14 innings. So he's not pitching well right now, and that's okay because every pitcher is going to go, every team is going to go through their ups and downs of this long season. But Bassett is just pitching way better right now. I trust him way more, or not way more, but I trust him more. 5 runs in 24 innings for Bassett. He's been really good at home as well. I like Toronto today over the Yankees. Did I move this here? I did. Let's go. How many night games? Thursday is a lot of day games. Yes, there are 5 night games today. But on Rapid Fire, I did give you guys an opinion on the 3 early afternoon games. So there's a total 8 games on the Rapid Fire. If you guys want to watch Rapid Fire, it just dropped earlier today. Hit the follow button, guys. If it's your first time here, do not miss out on these streams. Let's go. Double tap if you have something for me, guys. Otherwise, we got to do another segment. These segments are cool. They're fun. Everybody's having a good time. Let's go, guys. This is a small slate, man. Usually we're freaking firing through these plays. My best night plays. Watch Rapid Fire. Rapid Fire, I give you some. There's a lot of dogs in the late games. A lot of dogs that I like in the late games. In fact, I'm looking at the 5 games. Out of the 5, I think I like 4 underdogs, 3 or 4 underdogs out of 5. So Go watch Rapid Fire. I already gave you an opinion on every single one of those games. Rapid Fire is the last video on my TikTok page and YouTube page. And then if you want to be in the Discord to get my one top play, my one free play, it'll be in the Discord. Link is in bio for that. How good are you in NFL preseason last 2 years? I don't do too much with preseason. I do have an angle. That a lot of people don't pay attention to. I already shared some angles with you guys, and make sure you're following so you get all my NFL and college football angles. I have a lot of things that a lot of the public don't really talk about, and with NFL preseason, bro, you can have success in the preseason if you look at the quarterback depth charts. And look for players that are veterans and they're like the third string, fourth string quarterbacks. Dude, it's escaping me. The Texans, over the last 2 years, they had Case Keenum, the guy that had the whole Minnesota Miracle, and he was good in Washington for a long time. Bro was gonna be pitching. He was gonna be. I'm still in baseball mode. Bro was gonna be quarterbacking for the Texans, and he's going to be in the fourth quarter, third quarter of these preseason games. I'm like, yeah, bro, give me Case Keenum. So those are the kind of angles that'll work for you, man. Look at the depth charts and look at those veteran quarterbacks or those rookie quarterbacks that are going to be third or fourth on the depth chart, bro. They're going to be playing some scrubs in the third quarter, fourth quarter of the games. Some guys that are going to go back to their freaking 9-to-5 jobs. They're going to go back to delivering dominoes. Consider taking Case Keenum type of quarterbacks against those kind of guys. I guarantee you'll have more success. Because a lot of people are going to kind of just go overall like the teams, just the good teams. No, man, you got to look deeper into it, and looking at the depth charts is one way. I kind of really pay attention to really just quarterback, the defense, and the wide receiver. This is just too much to. But if you have a good leader, you have a good chance. You're welcome, TJ. Hey, what's up, boy? You want to be on the stream? Let's go, guys. If you guys have any more questions, let's go, man. Remember, guys, I gave you guys the secret, guys. I'm over here creating content. So that means I have to respond to every single comment. If you guys have more questions, if you have some follow-up questions, if you guys want to know what side I like, give me a game. Do you like the Yankees or the Blue Jays? Put it on a comment on one of my last videos. I will respond to you really quickly, actually. I'm pretty good at responding to those. I have to respond to every single comment. That's what a content creator has to do. Let's go, man. Home field means nothing in the preseason. Yeah, I would agree with that. I don't think it's really important at all. There's some teams that kind of defy the odds. You guys know the Ravens in the preseason. They had a good run. I think they finally lost the game last year or the year before. But yeah, don't be looking at just home field advantage or like the starting quarterback. You're not going to get a lot of series from the starting quarterback. What's up, Danny? Danny says, what do you think about the A's 1.5? Good value, ... Athletics versus Texas. JP Sears versus Patrick Corbin. This line is moving in favor of the Athletics. It looks like there might have been a pitching change, guys, because this line dropped from 185 to minus 130, 141. But anyways, you do have the batting edge with the Athletics. And in terms of pitching, you do have an edge with Patrick Corbin. So the big edges are kind of split, right? The Athletics has the batting edge. The Texas Rangers have the pitching edge, right? But because the Athletics are facing a sweep, not that really means anything, but they got swept in their last two games. They lost 3 in a row, and now they're in the series finale here. I would expect the Athletics to try to play spoiler today a little better. I would say there's more value on the Athletics. This is a game that I on Rapid Fire, I said straight pass. I'm still saying I'm going to pass on it just because I can't trust JP Sears, but I would say there is more value on the Athletics than the Texas Rangers today. I said that recently about the Rockies, right? And the Rockies are up 4-0 right now. Crazy. I swear, you guys know I didn't even look at the score. I also said that about the Twins. Twins are down 0-1. Again, I did not trust Chris Paddock, but that's one of them. That's one of those that I said there's no way I can pay minus 200 the way the Dodgers have been playing lately. That's why I've been fading them a lot lately. Let's go, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. Do not forget this live stream. I'm out here cooking every single day. What up, Dev? Dev says, Rangers are batting 198 last 30 days against lefties. Let's see if that's right, man. Athletics. Was that the Athletics? Rangers are batting 198 versus lefties. Yes. Rangers versus lefties, really bad. 26 in the last 30 days against lefties. Yes, spot on, brother. Recap. The recap has been posted. Rapid fire has been posted in the Discord. In the Discord, it's been posted. You do get all the alerts in the Discord as well. But if you want rapid fire, it's been posted on my TikTok page and my YouTube page. I gave you every single game, including the games that have already started. You can still get a good line on the Mariners and Marlins game. So go catch rapid fire. It has been posted a couple hours ago now. Bad against lefties, Adrian. Yes. Rangers are almost fourth worst team against lefties. The Athletics are the third best team against lefties. It is a lefty versus lefty matchup. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here, guys. Do not forget this live stream. I'm out here just cooking every single day, guys, giving you guys good information. Just trying to make everybody better. We're only better in numbers, man. JP Sears also owns the Rangers and good road starts. I don't think. Does JP Sears really own people? Does he really own another team? His numbers are not bad. Yes, he's pitched 2 games against him this year, 3 runs in 10 innings. And then in Texas, 1 run in 5 innings. So, yeah, that does look pretty good. And if you're looking even more historically, let me know, brother, how good the numbers are beyond this year. Because I'm not going back to last year anymore. I'm really focused on this year. I think a lot changes over the offseason, and now we're in July. I'm looking at the 2 starts this year, and yes, the 2 starts were really good against Texas Rangers. But also keep in mind the Rangers were butt cheeks for a long time, bro. They were butt cheeks for a long time. They're definitely playing better baseball lately. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. If you guys are looking for the free plays, all my free plays drop in the Discord. Link is in bio. Link is about to get all my free plays. If you guys see a free play on TikTok, just know it's a special one, okay? My special free plays will drop on TikTok. All my daily free plays will drop in the Discord. Link is in bio. And then if you want to subscribe and get all my top plays every single day, I drop at least 3, maybe 4 plays a day, sometimes 5 if I'm really feeling it. Consider joining the Discord and subscribe. $20 is what it takes for my top plays. It's not just sports, guys. We also do credit. If you guys are interested in building your credit, during the summer months, I have more time to do seminars for credit. If you guys, my FICO score is at 815. If you guys are interested in credit or investing, I can help you guys with investing as well. Let's go, guys. Who else has some questions, man? Adrian, yes, I hope that answered your question. Let me know if you have any follow-up questions, man. Young Chris says, I think you mean Kirk Cousins. No. I was definitely talking about Kirk Cousins. He's on the bench, but for the Falcons, he's going to be the number 2. I'm talking about Case Keenum, bro. Case Keenum. He did also. Yes, both of those guys did pitch for Washington and Minnesota. But yeah, no, I'm definitely talking about Case Keenum, bro. Where is he at now? He's on the Browns. He's on the Browns now. He was on the Bills before that. But before that, now he's on the Bears. God, this guy's been everywhere, man. Here, let me tell you. Let me pull up the stats here. Yes, so he was with Houston in 2023. So during that preseason, that was one of the angles I was looking at. That was just an example of look for those kind of veteran pitchers, veteran quarterbacks. Look for those veteran quarterbacks that are sitting deep in the depth charts. Look for them in the NFL preseason. Hit the follow button so you don't miss out those kind of that kind of NFL advice, man. I'm gonna be giving you guys all my tips and tricks. What up, Miami? Thanks for the double taps, man. Let me know if you have anything. Feel free to let me know if you have any plays. I'll discuss anything you want to talk about. That's one of the many angles I used in NFL. NFL season was pretty good last year. It was like 58% on the entire season, which is really good. Profitable, definitely profitable. Definitely was making weekly withdrawals on NFL. College football was another level, though. College football was 68% on the entire season. 13 out of 15 weeks in the green. Do I do futures at all? I do futures really come like playoff time, especially in like baseball. Baseball is so tough because it's such a long season. It really, when you get to the postseason, it's kind of like who's in the best form, who's healthy. It's such a long season. Who has the best path? I prefer to do futures when it comes to when we have the bracket, when we have the actual bracket, and that's where I've had success. Every now and then I will do some like super long term futures though, so I don't rule it out. Let's go, guys. Hit the follow button if it's your first time here. And the one thing I kind of refuse to do futures on, guys, is like the win totals and stuff. You're tying up your money for -120. Like, why? I don't know. But I have been looking at it. I have been peeking at those markets. And if something comes up, for sure I'll send it out to the Discord. Let's go, guys. Anybody have anything else? How many college football plays per day average? Average probably like 4 or 5 every single day. And I was not skipping out. I wasn't even skipping out on Tuesday, Wednesday football, bro. I'm over here. I became a pro when it came to like Maction on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I was hitting those freaking crazy little freaking Ball State and Akron games. Anyways, I'm gonna be way more well versed at it this year. I have more time this year, so I will be doing that. I expect to be even better this year, man. And then, yeah, man, when it comes to college football season and NFL season, bro, I do not limit my action. I am good at it, so I'm going to keep sending plays at it. I know for sure with NFL, I used to send like 2 different slates. I would send like an early slate and a night slate or afternoon slate. And that worked out well, man. So consider joining the Discord for that, guys. Do not wait around. Do not wait around for college football season because my price does go up. It's only one of me. I only have this is a one-man band, so I do not have other like cappers or whatever you guys want to call them. It's a one-man band, so the demand does go up come college football season. My price does go up. So join before then, and you could be grandfathered in. The $20 subscription right now would be you would be grandfathered in. You could keep that price all through all the football season. My price does change come August. When does college football season start? Good question, brother. I'm ready for it. It starts week 0. Week 0. Let me see when that is. They usually do some overseas games. Let's see. August 23rd, man. August 23rd. Saturday, August 23rd, man. We are a month away today. We'll be seeing Iowa State and Kansas State in Dublin, Ireland. So that's pretty cool there. And then back home here, it'll be Fresno State against Kansas. So early on, you get those interconference matchups, right? Stanford versus Hawaii, man. I do not wait. A lot of people wait for week 1. Nah, week 0, we in there. August 23rd, man, we in there. How do you feel about Junior Caminero to get a hit today? So he would have to have a good matchup. He's on Tampa Bay against the White Sox. I don't love that matchup, man. I think Jonathan Cannon is not so bad. And overall, yeah, no, even the White Sox bullpen is really good right now. Both bullpens are really good. So my concern would be if you don't get the hit against Jonathan Cannon, the starter, I'm not thrilled about getting it against the bullpen. Hit the follow button, guys, if it's your first time here. Do not miss out on these streams, man. I'm out here cooking every single day, giving you guys good information. Kirk Cousins. Yeah, man. No, I know Kirk Cousins well. Let's talk about Case Keenum, man. This guy's gone around. Houston, St. Louis. Well, there was St. Louis, then the Rams, Minnesota, Denver, Washington, Cleveland, Buffalo Bills, and Houston. Now he's on the Bears, so yeah, crazy. Oh, it looks like he took all of last year off. Anyways, that's one of the angles that I'm going to share with you guys. But yeah, stick around so you guys watch even more, get a lot more of those angles. You're welcome, brother. No problem. All right, guys. If you guys don't have anything else, this is the last call. Last call. If you guys have anything else, let me know. It was cool talking to you guys today. It was more of a laid-back stream because we have a small stream today, small slate today. 5 games on the slate. Let me take a look at where the games are at. Where the games are at tomorrow. Do we have to change our slate? We have 1 early game and then 4 night games. Okay, so that's good enough. So we'll be back same time tomorrow. So I'm expecting. Oh, excuse me. I'm expecting. We'll be solidifying the 3:30 start time. 3:30 start time on Eastern time. What is your most profitable sport? Would you say baseball or basketball because how long the season is? Baseball is good, but between baseball and basketball, definitely baseball. The Royals are up for 8-4, man. Somebody told me you trust the Cubs today. I was not in love with that, man. I just got the alert. So 4 p.m. is way too late, guys. I'm sorry it hasn't been consistent, but I'm trying to aim for 3:30. 3:30. Tomorrow is such a small slate, so maybe I could start at 4 anyways. But between 3:30 and 4, I will solidify the time, guys. I'm sorry. Yankees and Jays, first 5 under. What are my thoughts on that? You got Max Fried, okay. You got Bassett, okay. Both of those guys pretty good. I don't like that stadium though, bro. That stadium just turns into Coors Field especially when the roof is open. I would guess the roof is open again. Let me check if I have any information on that. Toronto, yes, it looks like the roof is open again. That's a ballpark that is now number two in overs, guys. Toronto's ballpark. You do have the pitching that should help the under. Let me see if the numbers agree with that. Blue Jays and Yankees. Yeah, the numbers look okay. The pitching looks okay. What I don't love is the ballpark. Okay, this almost feels uncomfortable, like Coors Field, man. It feels like that. Eastern time, yes, TJ. Eastern time. 3:30 Eastern time is what I'm aiming for every single day, but it's going to be between 3:30 or 4 o'clock Eastern time. If you guys are in the Discord, join the Discord, the free play channel. I drop an alert every single time I'm online, I'm alive. So you guys can catch me there, man. We ride at dusk. Okay. I don't know what that means, Flight. Come on, Teal. Sigma says Jose Ramirez to get a dinger today. Baltimore does. Zach Eflin does have horrible numbers against lefties, and Ramirez is one of those switch hitters that can hit from the left side. Eflin is pretty bad, man. I'm not interested in backing him. We haven't seen him since June 28th, and when we saw him long ago, he was getting his butt whooped too. If you're taking Ramirez to get a dinger, I am not going to disagree with you. All right, guys. Hope you guys have a blessed day. If you guys have any follow-up questions, drop it in any of my recent videos. I will respond immediately, like right away. If you guys have any comments, if you guys have any questions, drop it in the comments. I'm sorry, guys. The DMs do have to be for members. I do have to leave DMs open for members. But yes, use the comment section. I will respond to your questions right away. If you want to join the Discord, I drop my free plays there. I still haven't dropped today's free play. I drop my free plays there, and then if you want to subscribe, it's $20. $20, you get access to everything. All my plays and investing and credit. Guys, hope you have a blessed day. Be nice to each other. Be kind, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. YouTube and Twitter, thanks for joining me today. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Where's the stop button?